Hi, I'm Sam. I'm Head of Staff and Operations at Oasis Premium Recovery. So I studied psychotherapy myself. I studied in London and Gibraltar, which isn't far from the centre actually. And I love to help people who struggle with addiction and mental health struggles, as well as I have my own personal experience in mental health and addiction. So for me, it's really personal, and I like to use the knowledge I have, not just from the education I have, but the personal experience as well. Mm-hmm. So our admissions process starts with a call. So somebody reaches out, which is obviously the first step of recovery, whether it's for addiction, mental health struggles, eating disorders. We help with the full range at Oasis. So the first point of contact will be our admissions team, where the client will call our admissions department and let us know exactly what they're struggling with. From that, we can suggest a program type. We have a range of different programs depending on exactly what that client will need, and we can guide them, give them some advice. It's someone to talk to really, to see if this is plausible and a possible decision for them on their recovery journey and starting that process. And it can be a difficult journey, of course, but it's something our team are very, very experienced with, and we're happy to help for any kind of inquiry we receive. Our client journey starts with the admissions call. After that, they would fill out an admissions form, which we send to them. They arrive at Malaga Airport. Normally, we do also offer collection from Gibraltar. They come to, we collect them from the airport. So we do a full body medical examination, full blood works, and we obviously, if they need to see a psychiatrist as well, we can organise that for any medication needs. So that everything is covered for when they arrive at the centre. So after a client arrives at the centre and they've settled in, they've met everybody, each day and every day is different. There's so much we have to offer at Oasis. It's really important that we, especially in the first week, the client tries everything, because nobody really knows exactly what is perfect for them and what's going to benefit their recovery the most until they try it. So after the first week of the program, we will sit down with the client and ask them what benefited you the most. We will give them our advice, our therapeutic opinion, and the doctor can give a medical opinion, and we're really going to monitor and see what is benefiting them the most in the schedule. So first thing in the morning, the clients will wake up and they will have yoga and meditation with one of our staff members who's been practicing yoga and meditation for over 30 years. She's really amazing, and it's really good to start your morning level-headed, get rid of all of the negative feelings that you may have at the beginning of that day. So the first thing we do is to start with yoga or meditation. After that, we have some breakfast, which is cooked by our chefs, and we've got 2 really good chefs who work around the clock. Then we go into process group, which is a group setting, which is always led by a therapist. Yeah. So all of our therapists are recognised by the British Association of Counselling and Psychotherapy, and they will run the process group. So process is every morning, and it's where the clients all sit together, and it's where we really learn to start to express ourselves and our emotions in a safe environment, protected with a therapist. After process group, we normally go into one-to-one sessions with our psychotherapists. So the psychotherapists practice CBT, DBT, EMDR, person-centered theory. So there's lots of therapeutic methods that our therapists use that can be helpful. And as I mentioned before, we really have to monitor this to see what is working best for that particular client. So That's why in the first week we're going to try everything and really see what is best for that individual. After the one-on-ones, we have a list of things that could happen depending on which day of the week it is. For example, we have different holistic therapies like the trauma release exercise therapy, the TRE. We have the equine therapy with the horses. We have the sound therapy. We have art therapy. We have dance therapy. So the list is really endless, and we do this every week. On top of that, we have a health psychologist that comes in every week as well to do breathing exercises and the cold water exposure, or the ice baths, some people prefer to call it, as well as the Thai boxing lessons, and much, much more. And the facility itself, we have a fully equipped gym, we have a cinema room, we have a immersive meditation room, which is amazing. Downstairs we have a huge spa, as well as the jacuzzi, sauna, steam room. We have massage rooms for our physiotherapist. We have a separate room for acupuncture, also for hairdressing, nails, manicures, pedicures, all of those things. But we have a free bath circuit, which you fill with different salts that detox the body of toxins and any impurities that the body may have, either through substance abuse or other reasons. We have a foot spa as well, and a flotation tank, which is great for flotation therapy, of course. We have many other additional amenities, such as our core restoration equipment. So it's a 12-step training which is led with a physiotherapist, and it helps core restoration. For example, how to straighten the core structure of your body, how to straighten the spine. It's amazing equipment that we have here, which really, really helps with core restoration, of course. As well as that, we have the Pilates. We have free reformer machines, which is guided and done either one-on-one or in a group setting with a Pilates instructor. We also have an outdoor swimming pool, which is, we don't use chlorine, we use salt water, which is much better for the skin, and is a much nicer swim for sure. So everybody loves using our outdoor pool. We also have a huge Japanese water tanks outside, which again can be used for cold water exposure, but they can be heated as well. We have 2 of those. And that is as well guided by our health psychologist. We also have a tennis court on site, and on the tennis court we have a basketball court as well. So it's a multi-purpose court, which can be booked at reception at any point during a client's stay. We have 2 chefs. One of them focuses more, it's kind of Asian fusion style food, and he's very, very good at that. He comes from Sri Lanka, our chef. And then we have another chef who predominantly focuses on Italian food, Spanish food, more European style, and he's very good. So all of our food is 5-star quality. We can also personalize it. So we work with a clinical nutritionist who can create a meal plan specifically for our clients' needs, and our chef will prepare the food according to the meal plan which has been created by the clinical nutritionist, and this will be prepared for all meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and any snacks as well during the day. On Monday to Friday, it's really intense treatment regarding therapy, of course. So Monday to Friday we have one-on-one therapy sessions for our clients, as well as the group therapy sessions, the process groups. So there's a lot going on in the week, and therapy can become counterproductive if it's done 7 days in a row, every single week, of course. So on the weekends, we ease off a little bit on the treatment and we go on excursions with our clients. We live in a beautiful part of Spain, surrounded by a lot of beauty here, a lot of nature, the mountains, the rivers, the beaches. So we can take them on a hike to La Concha, which is actually in sight of our facility. We can take them to the beach, which is only 5 minutes down the road. We can take them on other excursions. We're very close to the Picasso Museum and the city of Malaga. So there's really amazing things close by, and normally we talk to the clients first, ask them what do you guys want to do on the weekend, and we have a vote, give a few options, and we always plan great excursions for the weekend. Sometimes the clients just want to stay because it's such a great facility, obviously, to use the spa and the amenities, but other times, of course, they want to go and see Spain and the surrounding areas, which we will arrange every weekend. If a client calls our admissions department and it's an intervention for somebody who needs immediate assistance, we have emergency interventionists here who can fly anywhere around the world to collect our clients and bring them to the centre or assist them in other ways. So that is a possibility, of course, and it is a service that we provide if requested. Family therapy is a very frequent question, and it's really important, and of course we take it very seriously. So our first person to focus on is our client, right? And we establish the needs and the struggles of our client. Once that's been established and we are comfortable, then we bring the family into it. But of course that is completely up to the client and what the client wants us to do. So we do have options and rooms that are pet friendly. So if someone wanted to bring their pet to the centre, we can organise that for them, of course. Some people prefer this, of course it's a comfort and they're like family to us. So having them in treatment is really important, and for some people a vital part of the recovery process. Confidentiality here, of course, is taken very, very seriously. Everyone has signed non-disclosure agreements in our staff, the people that work here, as well as the clients who arrive must sign these agreements just to ensure that confidentiality for both our clients and our staff are safe and protected. So when a client leaves, there's many options for them for aftercare. We offer lifetime aftercare, so we're one of the only rehabs in Europe who offer this, maybe even the world that offer this. And when they leave the centre, they actually have aftercare for us for life. So what this means is they can go on a Zoom call with one of our therapists and life coaches twice a week for 1 hour per session, and the aftercare continues with group workshops and other sessions which is based around different struggles that the life coach and the therapist decide to do in that particular aftercare session. But as well as that, if a client comes to the centre and they have a really great connection with one of our therapists and they want to continue that therapeutic relationship after they leave the centre, we can also organise that for our clients in a one-to-one setting as well. We also have an aftercare service where if people leave the facility and they want a little bit more freedom, it's more of a secondary care program where the clients can reintegrate back into society as sober individuals. This can be assisted with a live-in life coach or live-in counsellor, whatever they prefer, just to ensure that the client feels completely safe and protected in themselves and their sobriety when the bubble of rehab pops and they leave, so they're not completely on their own. So it's not just the aftercare that we provide online on the Zoom sessions, But of course, we have a secondary care service as well, which is possible if that's what the client feels like they need at that particular moment in time. During the entire time that they are at the centre, there's 24/7 services here. So someone is here 24/7. A night manager during the night. We have support team, therapists, nurses, doctors, psychologists. There's staff around the clock here 24/7. We also work with a private hospital that are very close by. So any medical emergencies that may occur during a client's stay, we can have an ambulance here within 5 minutes maximum, and they will go to a private hospital that we work with very close by. Going into treatment for whether it's for an eating disorder, whether it's for mental health, whether it's for any types of addictions, is a really, really tough decision to make. But making that phone call, picking up the phone, asking for help really is the first step to achieving that long-term recovery.